I don't know if you're a single woman or a dad with daughters, but if so, listen up because I've got a kind of embarrassing but funny story I'd like to share. Advance warning, if you're not Gen Z or above, some of this might not even make sense. So I'm in my black Mustang, traveling down the highway, cruising along, left Nashville from my job at Glamour Shots, and I'm headed to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, where I live. The fact that I actually worked at Glamour Shots, that's funny right there. Anyway, back to the story. Probably speeding a little bit, but nonetheless, my tire blows, and I had to pull over on the side of the road. I have no phone, so I noticed that the exit is not that far, probably a few miles down the road, so I decide that I'm going to get out and walk. I've been walking for all of possibly a minute and a half when a huge 18-wheel truck driver pulls over to pick me up. Now, I'm semi-young at the time, and I think, great, I'm about to die because this guy's going to kill me. I'm sure he's got bodies in the back of here, and I'm next. So as I get closer to the truck, the passenger door pops open and I can see up into the truck, and there's a man staring at me, wanting me to get in. But I'm not totally defenseless. I remembered my mom had given me this pepper spray that I always carried on my key ring. And so I flipped the thing off and I stuck my finger on here and I literally like crawled up into the truck and had this at the go ready to spray this man in the face because I'm not dying today. So on this man's dashboard is like a Hulu Jesus. I don't know if you've ever seen one, but it was a little bit weird. And you know, he Hulu'd every time we hit a little bump. And then there was also like 2 pictures of these teenage girls, which at the time I was pretty certain were the dead bodies in the back. The man starts talking to me as we're driving down the road, and I'm literally gripping this pepper spray so hard, and I am so scared, and I'm thinking like, dude, I'm going to spray your face. I don't know if you're still alive, but if you're the man that drove the truck back in the day that picked up the lady with the black Mustang that had pepper spray and gave me a ride to my gas station, I just want to say I really appreciate you. I was really scared of you at the time, but you ended up being a really nice man. You didn't want to see someone else's daughter get picked up by a stranger and possibly get injured. And those 2 girls that you had pictures of were your daughters, and I was approximately their same age, so I really appreciate you now. I was scared to death of you then. Not only did this man take me to my exit, he got off the exit and took me all the way to the gas station so that I could make a phone call and get a ride to come and pick me up, and I really appreciate that. Although at the time, I could not wait to get out of that 18-wheeler. So I fling the door open as fast as I could, and I literally almost had to jump out because they're really tall trucks. As I frantically fling the door open and jump out of this big old truck, my feet hit the ground, my finger hits this button, and I sprayed myself in the eye. And I mean a lot. I hear this nice man say, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm great. Thank you so much." And I just keep walking. Guys, when I tell you this stuff hurts so bad, my nose was running. I had snot, I bet, covering my entire face. Tears were streaming out of my eyes. I'm sure I looked like a horror scene. I would love to tell you that I went in, made a phone call, and my ride came right away and picked me up, but I honestly can't remember what happened next. I had snot, tears. I don't even know. I don't remember. Like, I don't even remember the car coming and picking me up. I don't even know how I saw the car. When my ride got there, they wanted to take me to the emergency room because it was so bad. But I was so embarrassed that I had sprayed myself with my own pepper spray that I was like, absolutely not. Just take me home. I will deal with it myself, but I cannot go to the ER and tell some doctor and some strange paramedic that I sprayed myself with this. When I got home, I literally did eye drops. I pried my own eye open and held it under a running faucet for a long time, a really long time. Both of them. It was so bad. I had cold compresses on. I had ice packs on. I was determined that I wasn't going to the ER and I would just deal with it. But it took me probably like 2 days to feel like a normal person again, because this is the devil. Lesson I learned. Number one, this stuff hurts bad. And number two, do not spray pepper spray with your finger. Always hold it with your thumb. It's naturally pointed away from your own face. So fast forward to today. I live in Missouri. I'm a real estate agent here, and I do a lot of open houses, and we are with a lot of customers that are, you know, basically strangers. And so I always have this on my key ring. I'm going to leave a link in the bio if you want to order some. I would advise you get one for every woman you know. I personally know they work, so they are really strong. They really hurt.